Hello everybody, it's Katie here from Bulletin Stickers. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are jumping into my MakseLife. It's a vertical goal planner, and I'm just going to be setting up for the last week of my summer holidays. So this is the August bank holiday in the UK, the 28th of August through to the 3rd of September, my last day before I start school in the 4th, on the 4th. And so I'm just going to be working through my weekly reflections from last week, from kind of the whole summer as an entirety, working on my action steps for this last week, and then going into a weekly spread playing with a beautiful sticker kit that has been chosen back in November 2022. So if you would like to see that, then keep on watching. Here she is, my MakseLife Vertical Planner, all ready to be set up for next week. I did film the setup of this video, of this planner, but something must have happened to my camera setup and I didn't check it and it all cut off at the bottom. So I'm just going to show you what I have done, and then in the future I will actually show you what I do in real time with some speed up. So we are moving to the last week in August, first week in September, and because it's the last week of the summer holidays, so I don't want to do my September goals now. I want to wait until I start my new year in the 4th of September. And so I am going to be just planning for this week here. So what I did do was this page spread here, which happens between all of the weeks in the MakseLife, where you have a reflection on the previous week and then you have your action steps ready for the new week to come. So this is for not August the 29th to the September 4th, because this is a 2022 planner, but August 28th to September 3rd. So last week was it was the bank holiday weekend. Today's bank holiday Monday when you're seeing this, and so I have, there were some wins that I did accomplish last week. So to set up my planner for this, I do have some washi tape from the MakseLife, which has these 3 rolls come in the set. You get hearts of each of the different colours of the different areas, so the different life areas that you set goals for, squares, and you have circles. So I use those to help give this page some structure. It is just normally a blank dot grid page. So what my wins, what worked, what didn't, lessons learnt, all of that information is written at the top there. And so yeah, so these are my wins from last week. I did some more journaling in my summer journal. We went to a museum for my niece's birthday. That's where she wanted to go. It was so cute. She was 11 as well. She's starting secondary school, and that's where she wanted to go for her birthday. Bless her. We did some it was Pokemon Go Fest global event happening this weekend, so we did some of that. My kids had friends round, and I met up with a friend from work as well, which was a lovely day. So yeah, my work and learning, which is this red colour. My kiddos did really well in their GCSE, so I'm really pleased for them. I want to look at the real breakdown of that, particularly for the kiddos I taught, but that can happen in September. Purple is family and friends, and so lots of family time. I read to the boys. We're reading Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which we've read the first 2 books. We're on the 3rd. This one's my favourite book. I know it is for a lot of people too. So I'm really happy that we get to spend that time together and rereading it. I didn't completely give up on my health and wellness goals either, which is this blue colour. And yeah, this teal is spiritual and personal growth, and I am a Christian and I do try to do some daily Bible study. I did a couple of it, yes, last week. I'm falling off in the summer. It's harder. I don't know why. Maybe it's good to find that kind of quiet time in my day with the kids at home. Finances. I didn't buy the Charlotte Tilbury times Disney collection, even though I've never bought anything from Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know why I particularly would want this. I don't know whether it's the Disney hook. I don't know. But I didn't buy it. So I'm very proud of myself for that. That's my win. And I did sort out my porch and my shoes, and my understairs cupboard, which is this USC, is still looking as beautiful as when I redid it a few weeks ago. So yes, so what worked? Daily planning, asking for help, and I was binge watching budgeting videos, which I think is what helped me with this Charlotte Tilbury thing. And I did gave in to temptation, and it kind of overflowed. So I really wanted some chocolate on Friday, but instead of buying just chocolate, I bought chocolate and biscuits and ice cream and popcorn. And yeah, had a bit of a solo junk food night, and I felt horrid the next day. I felt so gross. Oh, yeah, like my body was just like, what are you doing to me? Anyway, so what lessons did I learn? Well, I can carry out a plan. I just need to keep going and not stopping and get an early start. Family time is precious. I've got 1 week left of the holidays before my kids go back to school, so I go back to school, so I need to make the most of it. And rest days are important. You think as a teacher, you've got all of this time. You've got 6 weeks where, you can do whatever you want to do. And, all these plans, like, oh, I'll do it in the 6 weeks. I'll do that in the 6 weeks because I've got time. But also, man, we need to rest as well. It's like lots of jobs, they're tough. And so when you have that paid time off, you've got to make sure that you also rest in that time. It's not just time to do another job. So yeah, and then at the bottom, the last little thing is what adjustments need to be made. So I need to buy some ink for my personal planning. So my personal goals are about scrapbooking and journaling. And I've got this idea to make my mum this really beautiful scrapbook for her 60th birthday that she had in February. And she did all these amazing things, and I want to bring it all together. But I just keep coming up to mental hurdles. And I'm like, oh, trying to use excuses. But I don't know what's stopping me from doing this album, because I love scrapbooking and I love my mum, and I've got so many ideas about how I want to lay this out and make this a beautiful album for her to keep. But something keeps stopping me and I don't know what it is. So I need to buy some ink so that I can print photos. You'll see my action step for next week is just being really micro on this. I need to enjoy my last week, which is the orange, by the way, sorry, is fun and recreation. I need to find time to have work on a year 7 lesson. Another mental block that I need to come over because this lesson is tough. So I'm thinking I might just need to meditate on it a little bit. I need to enjoy my last week as my family and friends. Be kind, not foolish is my health and wellness goal for this week. I need to keep going with my Bible study, just, even just get a couple of days in. I know it really helps when I do it, so I just need to get it done. And then we've got a brand new budget happening because my payday is coming up this week. I get paid on the penultimate working day. So for this month, because it's the last day is a Thursday, I get paid on the Wednesday, which made this quite a long month, but it's okay. And then I've got the last few little bits of my physical environment goal, which is what this grey is, and I'm excited to get that done. So the action steps for then this week. So I just want to complete 1 page on my mum's scrapbook. Just do 1 page. One. It's actually a 10 by 10 inch sheet of paper. 2-3 photos. Just get 1 page done. My trick is that if I get 1 done, it's going to snowball me into doing more. But even if I just get that 1 page done this week, and that's all I can do, I'm still going to call that a win. Because I've had this idea since about April, May time. And I was like, oh, I'll do it in the summer. Haven't done it in the summer, and I've got 1 week left. So I just want to get 1 page done. And then, hopefully it will snowball. And if not, 1 page a week is going to just make this something that is going to be achievable. Okay. In fun and recreation, I need to sort my Pokemon out. I caught a lot over the weekend, and I just need to sort them out. I also got a lunch date with my team bio friends. So I work at, I'm a biology teacher, and our department is a bunch of lovely girls, and they are more friends than work colleagues now, and so it is going into fun and recreation rather than work and learning, because we got lunch together, which just excited, and we want to do a movie night with the kiddos, with my 2 boys. The new Guardians movie is out, and then we realised that they haven't actually watched Guardians 1 and Guardians 2. They're 10 and 7, so maybe now's the time where they can actually kind of get a bit more out of these movies, because they are more adult. They're obviously, suitable, because a lot of it will go over their heads and things, but we just need to kind of test the waters with those, I think, because plus they love music, and obviously the music in Guardians of the Galaxy is great, so they'll appreciate that too. Work and learning. I'm going to find 25 minutes in my week to meditate on this lesson that I cannot plan. It's on specialised cells for year 7, so if you have any ideas or can direct me to any resources, I would love that in the comments. That would be amazing. Any other biology teachers out there or science teachers out there that can help me with this lesson. I've been trying to plan this lesson for 6 years now, and I don't know. So any of your good vibes as well would be excellent on that, please. Thank you so much. I want to read 4 times this week for family relations, and see if we can get into some really... We've just got past the part where he's learning how to do the Patronus, and he's not quite ready to play Ravenclaw in the Quidditch match, if you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. And we're rearranging some things in our physical environment, which means that we can enjoy dinners together a little bit more easily. Something we've been working on. So, yeah. I've put here track and don't go crazy, and I cross it out. I'm just like, reset and enjoy. Got 1 week left of the summer, 1 more week of ice creams, 1 more week of enjoying food with my family in the day. So I'm just gonna, you know, not be mad, not go crazy, but still enjoy. Not that I don't enjoy salads, I really do, but you know what I mean. I think my Bible study program is starting a new program on Monday, so I'd like to get onto that. And then in finances, new paycheck, new way to budget, get all that sort of situated. Maybe cash stuff. I've been watching a lot of cash stuff videos recently, and I'm, wondering about whether that's something that would be good for me as well. So we'll have a go, we'll have a play, and we'll see. Finally, in the physical environment, those last few bits that I need to sort out are the boys' rooms. We're going to move our eldest out of their joint bedroom into his own room. He's going into like a box room. It's tiny, but it's, you know, he's going into year 6 now, and yeah, it's time for him to move away from the joint bedroom now, which means that we can move furniture around and things like that, which means we can have our dining area back. And then I need to sort out all the scarves, hats, gloves, things ready for the winter, and also my desk. My desk is quite atrocious, so that needs sorting out. So that is this double page spread here. Let's just double check that you are still in frame and you can see. Okay, I think you can see everything. Hopefully you could do on the last bit. These are the weekly actions. I'll just leave you for a moment of those. And then it normally goes into a weekly vertical spread like this. I've already decorated this because I did it on the dodgy video. So I did use these 2 kits here. So this is a kit from the Sweet Planner, and this is a kit from Harriet Designs. This is the Explore Journal kit. So like I said in my planner lineup video, if you watched that yesterday, I ordered all of these kits on like Black Friday in 2022 to line up for the weeks, you know, picking out the seasonal kits to line up for all of the weeks in my MakseLife. So these kits might be available. If they are, I'll try and link them below. If they're not, I will link the websites at least below with their journaling kits, because they do lots of reformats of these over the years and stuff, and Harriet's come out with some absolutely stunning stuff for the autumn as well. So I have used these sticker kits. I thought these 2 kind of went together, and if you look over the page you can see that they did go back together quite nicely. So I normally start off with the big deco pieces, like the washi strips and things, and then add the larger deco, fill in kind of with boxes what actually is happening that day, what I want to get done, and then start filling in with the smaller deco to kind of bring everything together. The date covers are something I really enjoy doing, actually. So if I just bring it up, so what I do is, because the dates will be wrong, I white them out. Underneath here is actually the date scripts from the Harriet Designs kit, is actually the original dates, so I just cover them up. I like to use some deco, like the floral decos, to give them a little to match with the kit. And then I use date dots from the MakseLife. So I did buy, because I knew I was buying the old planner, I did buy the set of date dots from the MakseLife because I thought I was going to have to redate the monthlies, and then I realised I didn't have to redate the monthlies because I just switched the calendar from a Sunday start to a Monday start and all the dates lined up. So I use the date dots now in the weekly section. I had to choose the grey because I'm running out now because the weeks are all kind of been messed up. So I was running out of 28 starts and 3rd finishes, so I just had to pick a set that worked, and it is the grey, which is kind of a bit dull, but it kind of matches with the little bit of the beige of the basket and the buildings and things, so I think it kind of works, and they're not too brightly coloured that they look odd, out of place. So yeah, so that is the weekly spread that I've done. I will deign to show you an actual week when I set it up properly with all the stickers for you, but yeah, I do apologise for not showing you the process video of this, but hopefully you can kind of see how things get done. So it is a bank holiday on this Monday, so if you are watching this on the day it goes out, I hope you had a nice bank holiday if you did have one. I think it's only England and Wales that have a bank holiday this week. So my husband is also off, so we're sorting out the boys' room and the dining area today. I've got my car in for a service on Tuesday. I need to wash my hair, and Matthew normally has beavers on Tuesday, but he doesn't have beavers this week. And so I want to be sorting out my desk and some areas there. It's payday on Wednesday, finally. I've got a team with my girls, and then my son has football practice afterwards. I need to kind of work on my budget, and I don't know whether to do this on the Wednesday or the Thursday, but it just needs to get done at some point. So I put this wreath here as kind of like to bridge the days, so it could happen on either of those days. I've got nothing else planned on Thursday, so this is the day that I'm going to have to either do some sorting out, or is this the day that I meditate on my Year 7 lesson? Okay, meditate on Year 7. I am just using a Bic ballpoint pen. This is actually the Disney 30th anniversary pen that I got in April. I love writing in ballpoint pen. I love writing in biro. It's one of my favourite pens. So yeah. So meditate on Year 7. I'm going to do that on Thursday then. This sticker here is from a Hello Months sticker set from The Joy of Planning. All the colours are really wild, but I just stick them down regardless of whether I think they go with the kit. This one kind of blends in a little bit. It kind of jumps out as well with the orange, but I have had these for years, so I kind of just want to use my stickers. So that's my goal for this. It's my aunt's, it's my husband's aunt and my uncle's birthday on this day, so I need to make sure I wish them a happy birthday. Again, I've got nothing else, so this will be more sorting out and planning. Then it's our last weekend before the school starts. So we've got an appointment at Clark's to get new school shoes. My eldest doesn't need school shoes. He got some in like May last year, which was so annoying. But anyway, they still fitted, thank goodness. But my youngest does need new shoes, and they both need new trainers because they have to walk. They walk to school in their PE kits for PE days, so they need robust trainers that are going to get them to school and also do PE and then walk them home. It's not like I just can buy them pumps. They need kind of like proper trainers. And then I'll just put a wash hair because we had these scrunchies in the one of the kits. But I do need to wash my hair on Sunday night, ready for my first day back to school on the Monday. So yes, making sure I look all fancy and like I've had a restful summer, which I have. So yeah, my mum has invited us for a roast dinner on this day. We're still not just had a conversation yet about whether or not we're going, but we probably will go for a roast dinner with mum on that last day. It'd be really nice, and probably do the movie night on this Saturday for Guardians of the Galaxy on Disney Plus. So yeah, this little gap here, these hearts are actually pre-printed in the planner. I don't know if you can see. I'm just going to use them for gratitude. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. But I always leave the space so that if I do remember, I've got somewhere to write it. So there we go, guys. That is my next week. This week coming, starting from the Monday, in my MakseLife. I do hope you enjoyed this plan with me. I'm sorry you don't get the process of this. But hopefully the talk through gives you an idea about how I use this planner and how I've used it to keep track of my goals and actually achieve my goals. So I will do a goal overview when it comes to September goals and talk through what my plan is for the new school year. And so until then, I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Please give this a like and a thumbs up and a subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.